Guys, what's up? So this is the part 2 in the demolishing CSE mains and 100 days series, and this is presented by me, that is Dr. Roman Saini. This is the YouTube channel www.youtube.com/unacademy. So we start with the series now. So this is the first. Obviously the series is conceptualized by me. So if you want to read more about me, you can go to my Facebook page, that is facebook.com/romansaini.official. If you want to me to redress any of your queries, please make sure you let me know it. At least I should be aware that you have this query, either in the YouTube comment section or in the Facebook page comment section, or in the Facebook page you can message me. So do like, share and subscribe. So I'll start with the video. Again, I always say this, please be more risk friendly rather than being risk averse. You have to be more and more risk taking rather than being risk averse. So this is the first and the foremost thing which you need to understand right now. So if you are not living on the edge, you are taking too much space, sir and ma'am. Then this is the pattern I've already discussed. One essay for general studies paper, two paper of optional, one English qualifying, one Indian language qualifying, total 715 marks, 275 is interview. So you get 2025 marks. I got 730 marks here, I got 154 marks here, total gives me 884. This is the crap marks which got my rank reduced to 18th, otherwise it was a good score, 730. So anyway, we start now. So these are the marks already told for essay, since I've got a decent marks. So along with collaboration with Mr. Hemant, who got 160 marks, I'll be providing an awesome video soon on how to write an essay, on how to write an awesome essay, a bad essay, and bad essay. So this is the paper 1 GS. Already you know the scores, I'll not be wasting any more time. So let's start with the GS paper 3. Do watch the part 1 of this video, otherwise you'll not understand anything. So first thing first, it is about science and tech and economics. So whether you are reading, first thing first, economics, NCERTs from 6th to 12th class, the first and the foremost thing. Then to read more about it, you go to Sanjeev Verma's Indian Economy. It's a good book, it's a short book, you will retain it, you will apply it. Then you have to read the business section of the Hindu on diligently, on a religiously rather. Every day you have to read it. Then earthpedia.org, it's a good website for economic terminologies and other stuff. So do refer to it from time to time. Then Wikipedia is a good source, rather very good source regarding everything you want to study. So this is not an exception. Then finally, if you can get hold of Shri Ram's economic booklet, so it's like a 300-page booklet, so it's a good booklet. So if you can get hold of that, so I think it will more than suffice your preparation for paper 3. Obviously, it is not in isolation. The current affairs which I told in the part 1 of the video, do watch it before skipping to this part. Then obviously we have the science and technology, which is the second part of the same video, same paper. So NCERT 6th to 10th class, and if you can read entire NCERT of biology, the 12th class, and class 12th NCERT chemistry, last 2 chapters, the volume 2. So if you want to read, you can read it, otherwise you can leave it also. It's not that important for mains. Then Thursday section of the Hindu is extremely important, the critical. If you don't know how to read Hindu, go watch my video on how to read Hindu, so you'll have a better understanding of how to read Hindu. Then we have something called as mrnal.org. It's a good website, it's by Mrnal. So economy and science and tech portion are covered very well here. Then Science Reporter, at least last 6 months. So if you are giving in December this year or next year, do purchase from June, July onwards. And then I have 2-3 videos on environment and ecology. I'll continue the series, so do watch those videos as well. Then there is GS paper number 4. It is related to ethics, integrity and aptitude. First thing first, see this year's question paper, that is 2013 mains. Then I have already watched a video on ethics terminologies. Do go and watch that video before commenting, sir please make that video. I have already made that. Then there is a book called Lexicon by Chronicle Publication. It's a very good book, it's a short book. So if you go and read it, you will get a good idea of what are the terminologies. Then practice questions and case studies as much as you can. As much as you can, do practice it. That's the only way it's gonna save you. It's not a very lengthy paper, so you have decent time to write the answers. Then you have to refer to the class notes of Vajiram. If you can get hold of them, good. If you can't, do let me know, I'll provide them to you. and then just stick to the point. That's it. You have to stick to the point and to the syllabus. So this is the most important thing. If you wander here and there, you will lose marks in ethics. So then we come back to the important thing, that is your optional. What is your optional? So for that, you have to watch all the relevant videos first on Unacademy if you are not chosen till now. So if you have not chosen, most of the optionals are covered by me on this channel, so you can watch all the videos whichever you want to. There is no problem whatsoever. Then only factors which are important is the graduation stream and your interest, how you are interested in it, and which, if you are extremely interested, you can take any optional. It does not matter, sir and ma'am. And in graduation stream, so if you are a doctor, it's a good chance that you should take med science. No one else should take med science except those who have studied medical science. Then what are not important? See, this is extremely important. What are the factors which are not important for choosing your optionals? See, the butchering which happens. Butchering happens, people will say, iska to kaam khatam ho gaya, pub ed and geography ka. See, that happens only to the lower 10% of the people who have not studied at all. Or one or two might be unlucky, but by and large, those who have studied will get good marks. As simple as that. Then we go for short syllabus, that anthropology has short syllabus, so we should go for it. See, these are not the criteria for choosing your optional. You have to read it for 1 year or maybe more. At least for 1 year you have to read it. Then if there is a good coaching available or not. See, coaching plays a role, I will not deny it, but for optional like medical science, there will be no coaching and you can read it on your own if you are interested and if you have graduated in that stream. These are the only two factors. The only two factors that are really important in choosing your optional are these. Then coaching helps, no doubt it helps to certain extent. So without coaching, you have to prepare, let's say, 100% effort. So with coaching, 80 to 90% of effort will also work. But you have to read material at least if you don't want to attend the classes. So this is also important. Some of you, because of financial restraints and other reasons, or just plainly because you find them boring, don't want to attend it, but at least go through their material. Then you have to prepare simultaneously. सम पीपल विल से सर ऑप्शनल कब पढ़ना है, प्री से पहले पढ़ना है, प्री के बाद में पढ़ना है, पहले जीएस खत्म करें, पहले ऑप्शनल खत्म करें. सी द क्वेश्चन इज यू हैव टू प्रिपेयर साइमल्टेनियसली इन वन गो. ऐसे नहीं होगा कि यू हैव नॉट टच्ड ऑप्शनल फॉर 6 months एंड देन ऑन वन डे यू विल वेक अप एंड यू विल रिमेंबर एवरीथिंग. सी दिस विल नॉट वर्क. So every week read something about other. I'm not saying every day you have to read simultaneously, but at least every week you should be touching both GS and your optional. Is that understood? Then why am I telling you to focus on your optional? See, this is the curve. So this is the marks which you will be getting in optional, in your prelims examination, as well as in your mains. Is that understood? The GS I am talking about. And these are the number of hours you have studied it. So let's say this is 50 hours, then this is 200 hours, then this is 500 hours, and this is 1000 hours. So the curve is more or less something like this. Is that understood? This is a straight line and then it is followed by flattening out of the curve. So as you can see, as the number of hours you spend increase, so the marks which you get in optional, prelims examination and the GS portion of the mains increase more or less in a straight line. So if you focus more and more on your optional, so the thing is, as the number of hours increase, your marks will also increase. So you will know how much marks will you be getting. So this is extremely important. However, this does not hold true for essay and interview. Why am I telling you this? See, focus here again. In interview, what happened? I got 154 marks. So on a different day, depending upon various factors like mood of interview or how I presented myself, I could have easily gotten 204, and I could have easily gotten 144 also. So it works both way. Similarly, in essay I got 145. So on a good day I could have gotten 155. On a bad day I could have gotten 125. So this variation will happen. This is beyond your control. This was interview and this was essay. So these are beyond your control. You can fix the baseline, that is the minimum amount of marks you will be getting, that is fixed. The baseline will be fixed by you, but nothing else. The roof will be decided somewhat by chance. You can't leave that fact. So again, the last curve which I wanted to draw is this. See, this is the mains preparation and answer writing practice. These are the number of tests you will be giving, and this is the, let's say, the critical threshold which you need to reach before the critical threshold, and these are the marks which you go. So above which, if you are there, you will clear UPSC. Below it, you will not clear UPSC. So the curve will be something like this. Please focus here. So it will be going like this. It will go like this. Then there will be a sudden boost up, and then again it will followed by flattening. So in this phase, what happens is the growth is very slow. The growth is very slow, and this is called as fast or rapid acceleration. So if you give up hope in this earlier 1 to 2 months of phase right now, so you will be losing a lot. But if you just persevere for, let's say, 1 month more, so you will just pass this critical limit. And then that's what I want to do. I want you to give test right now. I want you to do answer practice as soon as possible once you have reached a minimum knowledge base. So if you do that, you will have a very good chance of clearing mains. So is that understood, these curves? And finally, one more curve, since we are on curves only. So this is the the anxiety, and this is performance. So if you are extremely anxious, your performance will be low. If you are not at all anxious, your performance is low. If you are extremely anxious, your performance is low. And if you are an optimal anxiety level is present, then you have the best performance, which is called as the peak performance. So this is, let's say, this is the point. So the curve will be something like this. This is called as plateau or a normal distribution curve. This is the plateau formation which is occurring. So in this region, you should have a good amount of anxiety. So anxiety is healthy in certain minimum amount. So please make sure that you know these curves, and this is how you should be behaving. Then there is a test series. So what is the importance of test series? So there is a website called as insightonindia.com. How is that important? See, insightonindia.com releases various questions on a daily basis. So if you practice them free of cost, you will have a good chance of clearing the exam. Then if you want to join a specific test series, Vision IAS test series is the one of the best one. Then, but you need to have some basic knowledge first before you jump onto the joining test series. कुछ पढ़ लेना, कुछ लिख देना, then only go for test series, otherwise not. Then you have to prepare wholeheartedly. There is no way out of it. You have to prepare wholeheartedly. Then treat it like as if the mains exam, you are giving a mains examination. Don't go there without preparation. Don't go half an hour later. You have to write in 175 minutes. You have to attempt 25 questions. That's it. You will get 7 minutes per question. So you have to behave in a very disciplined manner. If you are not ruthless with yourself, UPSC will be very ruthless for you. And even if you get 5 marks out of 215 first test, please do not be discouraged. This is a good sign that you will only progress. You cannot go down from here. And then self-study. Obviously, last video I told you 12 hours cumulatively for 100 days and you will clear mains. Then you need to make your own goals and achieve at least 70% of them. The content is the only thing that matters. You can study whenever, wherever, however you can. Doesn't really matter. And often revise from the same source. Do not switch books. So this is an extremely important section. Please focus here. See, you can't revise now any book which has more than 500 pages. So just focus on the notes which you have made. Just focus on the crisp summaries which you have already have, or you can download it from net. Such books like India's Struggle for Independence, India After Gandhi, India Yearbook, Manorama Yearbook. See, if you have already made a summary, then you have to read it. Otherwise, please do not open a new textbook. Please do not open a new textbook at any cost, especially if it has more than 500 pages. Similarly, avoid DD Basu, avoid Subhas Kashyap. You just read the summaries of the bills and laws from PRS India. You follow Hindu. You read the static portion from Lakshmikant. Believe me, you'll get good marks. Anyway, good marks is 61. So my marks in paper 2 61, they're good marks. 77, 80 are that like the highest marks in India. So this many marks you can get from those sources. No need to read them. Please do not read any other book which is not mentioned by me, and do not read any market magazine except Yojana. So is that understood? So guys, I hope you liked the 2 videos. So please spread the word like wildfire, because it's time for a little revolution in education. It will be free of cost for everyone all the time, and I will never ever betray you, and I'll make good quality videos, the best quality for you. So if you like the work, please subscribe to the channel and Academy. And if you have still any query left, you can ping me at my Facebook page, that is facebook.com/Roman Saini, that is my name.official, or you can tweet to me at my Twitter handle, that at Roman Saini. Do like, share and subscribe. And thank you for watching the video, and best of luck for your mains. Do not forget, lots of mains videos are coming, so if you want me to make them, go watch the part 1, and I have asked certain questions there. Do answer them. Thank you once again.